Hi, I'm Amy Mims, Executive Director of Meeting Street Schools. We're on a mission to change the narrative about what's possible for all kids across the great state of South Carolina. It's a privilege to serve a school community that puts so much heart and soul into what we do. Today, we're talking to teachers, staff, and students from Meeting Street Elementary at Brentwood about two facets of their school that contribute to the making of a truly great place where students are achieving joy and relationships. There's a saying, if you do what you love, then you'll never work a day in your whole life. Ms. Megan Sievers embraces this belief by doing what she loves on the ops team at Brentwood.
For me, joy is not a feeling. It's not something that I have to muster up. It's something that's always there, and it pulls from my passions, it pulls from the kids, it pulls from why I do what I do. And so no matter how my personal life or my day is actually going, I still have joy because I know that I'm doing this for a purpose and that what I'm doing matters.
First grade lead teacher Mary Lee Spiker is passionate about building strong relationships with students and their families.
I think that the biggest thing that is important for creating a joyful classroom is just first forming relationships with your students and your families and really fostering those relationships and inside and outside of school, and just making sure that kids know that you care about them, and then that transfers into the classroom in terms of engagement and joy. I'm a big person that goes to all the birthday parties, all the soccer games. I take pictures at all the events, and we have a Cougar family wall in our classroom, so all their pictures from all their events and things that we've done together go on the wall, and it's always former students, current students, and family members, so students know that classroom is their family as well.
Ms. Spiker incorporates a variety of engaging strategies and student choice into her lessons.
I do lots of movement, and I know that my students love music, so I adapted calendar math so that it goes to instrumental rap music and the kids yell out the answers while I'm teaching, and we do a lot of dancing and a lot of partner work where they're walking around the classroom, moving and getting to work together in groups.
You know, when we think about successful joy in the classroom, students are engaged in rigorous academics at the same time of really loving what they're doing.
Ms. Dominique Hayward builds relationships by connecting to students' interests.
My passion is just making sure that my students are excited when they enter school and when they leave school. Ever since I've been a teacher, I just always wanted to make sure that my students just are happy just to be here. Building those relationships, they understand that my teacher is here to help me, she's here to help me grow.
Brentwood's third grade team uses gradual release of responsibility for student self-management.
The one thing I like to do is to teach the kids how to be your own boss, because we often talk about self-control, but what is self-control to a student? So we talk about being your own boss and doing something that's going to allow you, yourself, to learn the most and be comfortable while you're doing it. And we like to keep it nice and tight and firm at first, but the end result is so amazing because we're actually creating a more casual classroom while it's also being very productive and hardworking and determined.
I always tell them we have to get focused tight first, and then we can flip over to fun. You are bringing what you do well to the team. Now you can venture out and find a place where you're successful.
They help us learn in fun ways. So we do this thing that's fun to focus. And then when it's time to do the work, we get focused.
It's a work in progress, but it's awesome to see the progress of us stepping back and facilitating and them taking the ownership.
Doing that, it makes the students feel that this is a part of their environment. This is part of their home life and extended family, if you will. We really think of how that changes the students' lives. They look at us as part of their family. We give them hugs. It just feels different when you have invested that community feel with your students and their families.